Welcome back. The topic for today is application of derivatives. Now we have already completed derivatives. This was the fifth chapter. So there are 7 to 8 exercises and we had solved the questions in all these exercises. After this, completing derivative is chapter number 6 of class 12, that is application of derivatives. So you might be remembering the derivatives. The simple definition: if I have y equal to x, a curve, and if I have to find its derivative, it is written in this way, or dy over dx or y dash. So these are the notations or symbols used for derivative. As per definition of derivative, if we have a real value function f, then its derivative is given by the formula limit of h approaches to 0, f of x plus h minus x upon h. So this was the definition of a derivative. You might be remembering r dy upon dx. So number of questions has been already solved using this formula. Number 1, we had solved differentiation of polynomial functions. Then we had the differentiation of implicit functions. Then explicit functions, its derivative, exponential function, then we had logarithmic functions, their differentiation. We had trigonometric functions, their differentiation, and Rolle's theorem, then mean value theorem, so derivatives in the 7 to 8 exercises, they have been completed. You might be remembering. Now after this, the chapter 6 is the application of derivatives. So derivative applications are mean application, mean its utility, its use. So what is the use of derivatives? So number 1, its applications are, which we have to know. Number 1, derivative as a rate of change. So this is the one application or one utility where derivatives are used. Number 2, there is one complete exercise in this chapter in which derivative as a rate of change will be studied. Then we have another application, that is the increasing function or decreasing functions. So we can find a function increasing or decreasing with the help of derivative. This is the second exercise which we have to do. Then we have tangents and normal. So this is another application of derivative in tangents and normals. Again, this is another exercise. So these are the three exercises which we have to do. Then fourth one is maxima and minima. Again, there is another exercise which we have to do, and there is another exercise, approximation. So there are 5 to 6 exercises which are the application of derivatives. So one by one we will take. So today I am going to take derivative application as a rate of change. So let us take the first case, that is derivative as a rate of change. Now, as per definition of derivative, as if y equal to fx, this is a curve or function of x and y, and if its derivative is generally written as dy upon dx. So this is called the derivative. Here we have two variables, one is x, one is y. One variable is dependent and other is independent. Now if we change value of one variable, that is x, the value of variable y will also change. That means if I increase the value of x, the value of y will also increase, and if I decrease the value of x, the value of y will also decrease. That means the value of x and y, it is interdependent. Change in the value of one variable will automatically bring change in the another variable. So that means the derivative is as a term, a rate of change. So if there is a change in one variable, there will be change in another variable. So derivative is considered to be the rate of change. Now in first exercise, which is the derivative as rate of change, what are its applications? Let us take examples from the exercise, which is 6.1. So in this exercise, the questions which we have to do, they are related to derivative as a rate of change. Now I am taking exercise 6.1, and question is find the rate of change of area. We have find a rate of change of area of the circle. So geometrical figure circle, its rate of change we have to find in its area with respect to its radius. With respect to its radius, when part first is r is equal to 3 centimeters in first case, and in second case the r, that is radius of circle, is 4 centimeter given. So this is a very simple question. First question, now if I have circle, this circle area, that the area of circle is A. Now its area is dependent on its radius. If radius of circle is increased, automatically area of circle will increase, and if radius is decreased, the area will decrease. Now in this case we have to find rate of change of area with respect to its radius. So if I say let A be area of given circle with radius r centimeters, that r centimeter is radius of the circle. Now question is, we have to find rate of change of area. Now area of circle A will equal to pi r square. This is known to you. Area of circle is pi r square, where r is the radius. Now we have to find rate of change of area of circle with respect to radius. That means we have to differentiate it with respect to the radius, that is dA upon dr. Now what is this? This is the rate of change of area with respect to radius r. So dA upon dr, it is rate of change of the area of circle with respect to its radius. So this will be d upon dr of pi r square. So I have differentiated this equation, which is the area of a circle, and that is area equal to pi r square. It is to be differentiated with respect to radius. So this will be equal to pi is constant, and that I take this outside, r square. So we have to find the derivative of r square. So this will be pi into 2r, that is 2 pi r. So dA upon dr is equal to 2 pi r. So this is the differentiation of the area of circle. Now he has asked to find the rate of change when the radius is given to be 3 centimeter. So dA upon dr at r equal to 3 centimeters. So this will be 2 pi into, instead of r you can write 3. So this is 6 pi. Area is in centimeters per centimeter. So that means when radius of the circle is 3 centimeters, its area will be 6 pi centimeter square per centimeter. And in case second case, when r equal to 4 centimeter, at 4 centimeter radius, this area change in its area at r equal to 4 centimeter will be 2 pi r that is 2 pi into r as 4. So this will be 8 centimeter square, 8 pi centimeter square per centimeter. This will be the area. So these two parts, they are to be solved in this way. So these are very simple questions. Only you have to remember, derivative is the rate of change of y with respect to x. So this is the question number 1. Then we have another question from the same exercise. These are very simple questions. There are 15 questions in total. Exercise 6.1. So all the questions are almost, you have to differentiate only. Another question from the same exercise is volume of a cube. He says volume of cube is increasing. Now in this case we have cube and its volume is increasing at the rate of it is given 8 centimeter cube per second. So this is the rate at which volume of cube is increasing. So we have to find how fast is its surface area is increasing. And when the length of edge of the cube is given as 12 centimeters. So this is the question. So question is, these are problem type questions. You have to first follow the statement what the question says, then proceed further. So this is the case of a cube. So this is that a cube as given in the question, its edge is given to be 12 centimeter. Say this is x. So x is 12 centimeter. It is the edge length of cube. So this we have to take later. Now volume of cube is given, and you also know volume of cube is x cube. This formula is known to you. So volume of cube is given, it is increasing at the rate of 8 centimeter cube per second. So if V is the volume of cube, then it's dV upon dt. dV upon dt means its rate is increasing at what rate it is 8 centimeter cube per second. So this is given in the question, and he says how fast will its surface area is increasing. So it is understood if volume is increasing, so automatically its surface area will also increase. If the volume of cube is decreasing, naturally its surface area will also decrease. But in this case, its volume is increasing at this rate. So this is the rate of change of volume of a cube. This is given to be 8 centimeter per cube. We also know volume of cube is x cube by the formula already known to you. So I will have to differentiate with respect to time. So this will be dv upon dt and d upon dt of x cube, and this will be 3x square into dx upon dt. That means dv upon dt equal to 3x square into dx upon dt. Now value of dv upon dt, that is rate of increase in its volume, is given to me as 8 centimeter. So I can write this as 3x square into dx upon dt. This means the value of dx upon dt will equal to 8 upon 3x square. Let this be equation as marked as equation first. I have calculated the rate of change of its volume, and this comes to be as dx upon dt is 8 upon 3x square. Now in question he says how fast is the surface area is increasing. Now surface area, if I say S is the surface area of the cube. The surface area of cube is 6x square. It is also already known to you, 6 sides x square. So in this case I will have again to differentiate this, because I have to find rate of change of surface area. So when rate of change is asked, so that means ds upon dt, this will be d upon dt of 6x square. So I have differentiated with respect to t the both sides. So ds upon dt will equal to 12x into dx upon dt. So this will be the case of rate of change of increase in the surface area of the cube. Now ds upon dt, which I have to find, is equal to 12x into this value. Dx upon dt is already calculated by me, so I can write instead of dx upon dt 8 upon 3x square. So if I simplify this, so 4 will be here, x will be here, so this will be 32 upon x. So this is the value of ds upon dt, and the value of x, that is length of edge of the cube, it is given to be 12 centimeter. That means length of edge of cube, x is 12 centimeter. It is given in the question. So I can write instead of x as 12. So this can eight upon 3. So ds upon dt equal to 8 upon 3 centimeter square per second. So that means the surface area of the given cube will increase at this rate. So this is how this question was to be solved. So questions are very simple. So next question, let me take. You can check it. The surface area of the given cube will increase at this rate. So you have to simply differentiate. So these questions are problem type questions. Let us take another question. Let it be fourth one. Question says the edge of again cube is variable, means it is changing at the rate of it is given to be 3 centimeter per second. And we have to find how fast its volume will increase or change when edge is given to be 10 centimeter long. So this is again question of cube figure. So we have to see what is given in the question and what we have to find. Edge of cube is increasing. There is a cube and its edge is increasing, and its rate is 3 centimeter per second. So let if I say x be length of cube edge, then its rate of increase, that is dx upon dt. This will be rate of change of increase in the edge of cube. It is given as 3 centimeter per second. I think it will be square. And we have to find the increase in its volume when the length of H is 10 centimeter. So this is given. Let us say V as volume of Q, and this will equal to X cube. So I have to find increase in the volume. So I will have to differentiate this. The parameter T. So this will be dV upon dt, d upon dt of x cube. This will equal to 3x square into dx upon dt. So this is the rate of change of volume of Q with respect to time t. Now I can write this as 3x square into dx upon dt is value, that is rate of increase in its h, is given to be 3 centimeter per second. So I can write its value 3 centimeters. So this will be 9x square, and the value of x is given to me, that is 10 centimeter. So this will be 10 centimeter square. So that means ultimately dV upon dt comes to be 9 into 100. It is 900. Now volume is in cube. So centimeter cube per second. So this means volume of cube will increase how much? 900 centimeter cube per second. So this will be the change in the volume of the cube when its edge is increasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. So in this way, this question is to be solved. So these are very simple questions. If you will do practice, they are easy. Next question I am taking, it is number 7. Question number 7. Question says, again this is in the form of a problem. So you will have to first go through the problem, then solve what is asked in the question. Question says, the length x of a rectangle x is the length of a rectangle is decreasing Now this is decreasing at a rate. So at what rate it is decreasing? It is given to be 5 centimeter per minute. This is the rate of decrease of the length of a rectangle, and the width of the rectangle is increasing. The length of rectangle is decreasing and width is increasing at a rate. Its rate is also given, and that is 4 centimeter per minute. Length is decreasing and width is increasing. So question says, when x is 8 centimeter, y is given to be 6 centimeter, you have to find rates of change of number of revise these questions. So let us solve next questions by tomorrow.